Hello again, people. Right, it occurred to me this week, trading Aussie dollar Swiss franc, that I was breaking one of my own rules in recent life, never to trade the Swiss franc. This is why. This bankrupted thousands of traders and even quite a few brokers. This was what they call, I think, a black swan is the expression used, event. It was caused by the manipulation of the Swiss central bank. I can't remember what it's exactly called, but they manipulate their currency on occasion, and that's what happens when the rest of the world, the banks and institutions, find out. This move was, I forget how many pips it was, from the open of that bar to the bottom. That's, I think that's about 2,000 pips. But whatever happened there, what did happen was that people with guaranteed stops and various other and just guaranteed stops on their contract, as it were, even lost money, because I think there's small print saying they cannot guarantee a stop, as it were. So one of the Alpari franchises went bust, and what happened was, say you or I had a trade on, and your account can effectively go into a negative balance. So suppose you had an account open with £1,000, say, for example, and this shot through your stop. You couldn't even get a proper margin call. All of a sudden you owe £5,000 on that account. You're 5,000 in the red. Technically speaking, your broker can force you to pay it. So you need to find a broker that has negative balance protection, or you run the risk of this happening. Do a Google on Swiss event on, I think it was the 11th of January 2015, and you will find lots and lots of people complaining about what happened to them. There were class action groups set up to try and stop the brokerage from clawing their money back from these poor traders that had lost $50, $60, $100,000 because their stops weren't honoured and their accounts went into negative balance. Some got let off, some, I am told, had to pay. So there's a warning there, guys. Just be ultra careful. You can get brokers, many brokers do negative balance protection, so if your account goes into negative balance, they wipe it and you are set to zero, I think. I don't know, I've never come across this myself. I wasn't in a trade at this point in time, and I'm glad of it. And that's again why I like scalping, because if you're a swing trader and you've got a trade that has to suffer one of these events, then God help you, basically. So just a little warning there, guys. Check your broker has negative balance protection. Be wary if you ever consider trading the Swiss franc. I should have been more careful this week, actually. I broke one of my rules never to trade it after living through this, but not being affected by it, fortunately. And there you are, guys, just a warning. So Google it, do your own research, watch out for that Swiss franc. Another one that is notorious for manipulating their currency is the Japanese yen, although I'm not personally aware of any events that might have affected people like this. But this I did live through, and it was interesting reading, and I felt very sorry for people affected. Who knows what people might have done if they'd found they owed someone $120,000 after a sort of 5-minute event like this, or a 2-minute event like this, whatever it happened to be. Well, we'll go down the charts. Actually, we can see daily chart, There it is there. Don't think I've got enough data for much more than that. There's the H4. Fell off a cliff. I don't think we'll get H1 on this, going back to 2015. But there is a lesson to be learned there. Oh yes, we will get H1. There's H1. That looks scary, doesn't it? So there's a warning there, guys. Be careful if you're trading the Swiss franc. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.